What's up, guys? How are we doing? This is Nate Force, owner of Force Lifestyle Coaching, and I am a lifestyle transformation coach. And one thing I do is I help people increase their performance, whether that's running, sports, and in my case, my man here, Marcus, it's golf. So Marcus is the owner of My Chicago Golf. You want to say something real quick?
Hey, yes, I have a lot of clients that come in, and this video is for you. We want to give you some basics to help you warm up and improve your strength, all in efforts to help you hit farther and have better performance on the golf course.
Cool. So what I got for you guys, I got the Force 4, okay? You can do 4 warm-up exercises and 4 strength exercises you can do on the golf course or in your home to help improve your golf game. So we're going to start off with the warm-up exercises. So all I need you guys to do is pull your driver out of your bag. Marcus got it right here. Yep. And we're going to do a couple exercises. So the first thing he's going to do is open up his chest and warm up his upper body a little bit. So he's going to get his hands all the way to the edge of the driver. Now, the tighter you bring your hands in on the driver, the harder it's going to be. So I would encourage you all to go as wide as you possibly can. So he's going to go all the way back over to his butt. He is keeping his arms straight the whole time, going back and forth with controlled motion. Now, what he doesn't want to do is let one shoulder go before the other. He's not doing like the shimmy shake here, okay? Now, if this is too tight and you can't get the driver all the way to your butt, I just need you to go to the range where you don't feel any pain. If you can only go up to the vertical position, I'm fine with that. So that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for right there. So that's exercise number 1. All you need is your driver again. Exercise number 2 is going to be an overhead squat. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to keep his arms perfectly straight, feet are shoulder width apart, his weight's on his heels, and he's going to do a nice overhead squat. Now, he's keeping his eyes up the whole time, and the goal is to keep his elbows behind his ears, just like that. That's perfect. I love it. We're doing 10 reps again. You're going to go through this 4 times. Perfect. Nice and slow and controlled on the way down. Now, this is perfect. Marcus is really mobile. We work a lot as well. Now, if you're a little bit tighter, here's what I need you to do. So just go halfway down to the point where you shift your weight forward on your toes. I do not want that. You need to keep your weight on your heels. So if you can only go down halfway and then right back up, that's good. We're going to work on that and we're going to get better at this. Perfect, just like that. Cool. That's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is a rotation with a pivot. So what he's going to do, he's going to put the driver on his back, right on his shoulders, and he's just going to rotate right and left. This is going to warm up your obliques, warm up your core. He's working on his proprioception, which is the signal from his brain to his body. The better that is, the better he's going to operate and work on the golf course. Instead of taking 1 or 2 holes to warm up, he's going to be good to go from the beginning. So he's going to get 10 reps. Each way is 1. And then what he's going to do is hinge at his hips, bend over at the waist. Now he's keeping his back perfectly flat. If you could turn that way, yep. You're going to hinge at your hips down to about a 45-degree angle to the ground. Now he's working on the rotation on the angle of his golf swing there as well. Warming up the core. He should feel the glutes working a little bit here as well. Big time in the obliques. So we're doing 10 reps each side. Remember, go through this 4 times. 10 reps of everything. Perfect. Cool. It's number 3. Number 4, a little hip flexor stretch. You got to open up your hips so you're able to use them. Remember, it's that proprioception. So Marcus is going to keep his hands in front. Arms are straight now. Come forward a little bit there, brothers. We don't step off the rack. We're going to do that reverse lunge with an overhead reach. So he's going to step back as he reaches that driver up overhead. That's perfect. I love it. And we're going to alternate. You're going to go 10 total. Now what he's not doing is letting his knee come over his toe. He's keeping the weight on his heel still. Step back a little bit more. Good. And then I'll switch it and go the other side. Perfect. So he's going to feel a big stretch in his chest here. Also a big stretch in his hip flexors. And he's opening up the anterior portion of his body, which is the front. And we're doing 10 total. Alternate a couple more there, my friend. Perfect. Yep. Good. And we are done. How you feeling, dude?
Feel good.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
You got another 30 yards on that drive, huh?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Awesome. Well, that's the Force 4. That's the Force 4 warm-up right there, okay? Remember, 4 exercises. We got the chest open up that chest there, coming all the way down to his back, just like that. We've got the overhead squat, hands up overhead. He's doing 10 squats, keeping the elbows behind the ears. We got the rotations. The driver's on his back. He's just going right to left and then hinging at his hips and doing 10 more of those. And then we got the reverse lunge with the overhead reach. Remember, his arms stay straight on all these exercises except for the rotations that are on his back. Perfect. That's it, guys. Appreciate it. Awesome.